Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. Today is the 20th of December, so let's open our advent calendar right here. Oh, it's a present. I am actually not going to eat this, and the reason I'm not going to eat this, and I just had another one that I didn't eat, but I also didn't think about this. My computer is not uploading my files right now, so I'm having to upload a different way and edit a different way. And I'm not that good at editing the different way. So I can't edit out me eating. And I'm not going to make you guys watch me eat. So I'm just going to go with it. Today, I am going to talk about boundaries and negative talk and how to keep yourself sane during the holiday season. So, oh my goodness, I just look so frumpy. I can't even handle it. And my hair is so long. Okay, so Christmas season for me is very difficult. I have an anniversary coming up for trauma, which makes my life a lot harder, and I just need to be gentle with myself and try and be nice. But it does put me in a situation where I'm more tender and I'm more raw, and a lot of people have triggers around the holiday season. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of those things. A lot of the time it's traumas that either have to do with family or friends. And I find usually it's a family trigger. So for a lot of people, as far as they're concerned, the holiday cheer is just ridiculous and a little too much for them. And I can see that and I understand that. But a lot of people, even though the trauma and triggers are real, will try and be a good sport about the cheer, which is great. And it's really nice. I myself try really hard to be as cheerful as possible and as easygoing as possible, and just kind of take care of presents early and take care of all of that as soon as possible, and then I can just relax as the season goes on. So I've done all my Christmas shopping except for one thing, which I have to pick up, but that's just picking up a gift card, so I'm not too worried about that. But the thing I haven't done is put up my boundaries. Now, one of the boundaries that you are allowed to place in your world is the boundaries of who's allowed in your home. And that sounds like it might be difficult, and that also sounds like it might be argued. I have a person in my life who I do not want to see. And I have no interest in socializing with them, and I find that their presence makes me very uncomfortable and actually triggers me into a uneasy state. And I've made it clear to my family that this person is not welcome around during the holidays. They're not to be invited. They're not to be welcomed into the house. They're just not here. And luckily my family backs me on that, but that was a boundary that needed to be set. There are also people in my life who there's drama surrounding, and that drama is really draining to me. And it actually puts me in a pretty dark state of mind where I feel an obligation to fix the problem, but it's not my place. So I try and separate myself from the situation as much as possible. So you are allowed to set any boundaries that you need to set, whether that be do not talk to me about my eating habits, Do not talk to me about my money habits. Do not talk to me about my living arrangements. Do not talk to me about my sexual preferences. All of that is completely allowed. Telling people they are not allowed to, for me, if someone checked in with me about my trauma, I would feel okay about that. Mind you, maybe 10 people know about my trauma, maybe. I think it's probably less. And those few people check in with me pretty regularly anyway. But I will admit that only one of them, and now two because they watch this video, are going to know that Christmas Eve is an anniversary for me. So I'm going to be really gentle with myself and really careful with myself. And my goal as someone who dissociates is to stay in my body and to stay conscious and to stay centered. For another person, it might be the goal of not self-harming or maybe not binge eating. That's another one I have to watch for. Or skipping meals. I have to watch for that. So I have to make sure that I eat, and I will have to set alarms and remind myself to eat. And then I will have to ask my partner to make sure I eat and actually eat something solid. And then I have to not allow myself to use the restroom for about 30 minutes so that I don't purge. It's just a boundary. It's something I have to do because I have to be aware of it. And if you have to set up strict rules for yourself and you have to tell someone to help you enforce these rules, that's okay. If you want to do it privately, that's okay. If you feel like you want to spend some time alone, that's allowed. You are more than welcome to tell people, I'm going to step away and go read for an hour, or go play a video game for an hour, or go watch YouTube for an hour. Whatever you need to do, that's okay. I find that when I'm overwhelmed, if I can, with my family, the thing I tend to do is take one of the younger kids and go watch a movie and then just cuddle, and that helps a lot. They ask questions about the movie, but you're just watching Disney, so the worst that you're going to get is, why is that person bad? Or is that the good guy? Or who's that? That kind of stuff. And Disney I've seen so many times that it's just second nature to know the plot. You are allowed to feel sad during Christmas. You are allowed. You are allowed to feel angry during Christmas. You are allowed. You are allowed to feel any emotion that you feel during Christmas. It is allowed. You do not have to be cheery. You do not have to be happy. You do not have to be enjoying yourself. Gratitude and enjoying yourself are two different things. Being grateful for a gift does not mean that you have to be happy and smiling the entire time. You can say thank you and mean it, but you do not have to put on a fake smile and be like, thank you so much. I'm so excited. This is wonderful. That is not necessary. And if someone doesn't understand that you are not able to put that on, that's on them. They can take that personally if they want, but that's not your problem. That's not your job. Holidays are difficult for me with an eating disorder, and I'm sure that anyone else out there with an eating disorder also struggles. For me, there's a lot of food around that I enjoy, and recently I've been restricting myself on eating And that's a problem. My partner has pointed it out to me. My doctor has pointed it out to me. Not everyone else has noticed, but I've been restricting myself on meals, and I've been feeling like I don't deserve to eat. And as a result, I've been eating about half of what's on my plate and then feeling guilty about it and getting upset. That's not normal. If that's happening to you, then I would say if you have a therapist, maybe talk to them. My therapist and I are in a relationship of I can text him anytime, day or night, even if he's on vacation, and he will answer me. So if I have a crisis and I am skipping meals and not eating and being completely controlled by my eating disorder, I can text him and get a response. Not every therapist is like that. So find your beacons. Find your person that you can text and be like, I need you to tell me X, Y, and Z. So last night I had to tell my partner I needed him to tell me it was okay to eat. And he was like, are you serious? And I'm like, yes, I need you to tell me it's okay to eat. And he was just like, it's okay to eat. And I was like, okay. And that was all I needed. But I still didn't eat as much as I could have. And I still didn't finish all my food. But I did eat, and I finished and kept it down. It's okay to have an eating disorder this time of year. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you evil. It doesn't make you unworthy of love. It's okay to have an anniversary this time of year. It does not make you a party pooper. It does not make you the Grinch. It does not make you unworthy of cheer. It's okay. It's okay to put up a boundary of people you don't want in your space. I personally have my apartment, which is separate from my mother's house. Whoever comes into my mother's house, that's on her. Aside from the one person I have requested does not arrive. Other than that, anyone that comes in that space, that's on her. But people are not allowed in my space because I personally don't think it's 100% clean. I'm not 100% happy with how it looks. And also it's mine, and I want to be able to come here and be quiet. And I don't want people to follow me, and I don't want people to try and knock on the door and be like, are you okay? Like, I just want to be left alone. I'll come out when I'm okay. If I'm in here, I'm not okay. And I need people to understand that. So, in general, if you have someone in your life that is setting a boundary, or that has an anniversary, or that has an eating disorder, or that is grieving a person that is lost, because a lot of people around this time of year are grieving for family members or friends that have passed away that they would usually see around this time of year or spend time with, or they have memories of. Be gentle with those people, give them love, give them affection, but give them space and allow them to grieve and spend their time being upset. Check in with them and ask them if they're okay. Ask them if they want to talk. It may be uncomfortable for you, and you may not love the fact that you have to talk about death or unhealthy eating habits or anniversaries. But if they're willing to share that with you and you can handle listening, then it's a good thing to do. It's a kind thing to do. It might be what they need more than anything this holiday season. So, on that note, be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, and love yourself. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, click that subscribe button down below. I post videos every day from the 1st to the 24th, which is in 4 days, which is crazy. And I will be posting on my channel again after the holiday break. every Tuesday and Thursday, and I will be posting on my blog every Wednesday and Friday. Wednesdays is books, Fridays is video, Fridays is beauty. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comments section. I will talk to you on the next video. I love my Patreons. I love my subscribers, and I'll see you then. Bye.